Well, that's one way to spend your money, I guess. The Daily Star reports that a fake priest is accused of swindling millions from churches and using the funds he stole to buy extravagant items like premium llamas. Ryan Scott had claimed to be a priest for decades, offering his holy services to baptisms, weddings, and confessions. But former members of his church have since claimed that Father Ryan was actually a grifter who, upon being figured out, would simply move to another town and begin his money-making scheme all over again. For 3 decades, Ryan is said to have traveled around the Midwest of the United States, preaching and profiting from those who put their faith in him. But legal documents provided evidence to show that Ryan is not now and never has been ordained. But even without a confer of holy orders, Ryan appeared to impress people. After a short period of time in prison, it would appear Ryan is now a retired priest, updating his Facebook and sending out a link to request donations for a church in Portugal. Well, if Father Ryan had to be sorted into a house by the sorting hat from Harry Potter, my guess is he would be sorted into Gryffindor.
Wait until the kids ask how they got together. News18.com reports that a bride passed away during her wedding ceremony, after which her family replaced her with her younger sister. While performing her wedding rituals, the bride, named Hettel, reportedly felt dizzy and fainted. Her family members rushed her to a hospital nearby. The doctors told them that she had died of a heart attack. Even as the family mourned the death of Hettel, relatives proposed an alternative plan to ensure the wedding celebrations continued. They suggested the bride's younger sister take her place and marry the groom named Vishal. The wedding ceremony then continued with Hettel's sister taking her place as the new bride. A spokesman described the incident as very sad. He said even though the family was shocked by the death of their daughter, members of society convinced them to set an example and not send the bridegroom and his family away empty-handed. I guess a gift card or a bouquet of flowers wasn't enough.
Maybe the accused in this case just really had to go. Japan Today reports that police arrested a 21-year-old man on suspicion of assault and robbery after he beat up a 37-year-old man and stole his wallet outside a convenience store. Police said the suspect, Hayato Baba, has admitted to punching the victim twice in the face and stealing his wallet containing 110,000 yen. Police said the victim suffered minor injuries to his face. Baba was quoted by police as saying he had waited to use the toilet in the convenience store and that he got irritated because the man who went in before him took so long. He told police he had not attacked the man with the intention of robbing him. He said he took the wallet on the spur of the moment, after it fell out of the victim's clothing as he collapsed. A passerby called police, and when they arrived at the scene, Baba was still there, drinking alcohol, they said. Geez, man, he should have done the classic pee and flee. Or maybe the poo and skidoo.
You talk about a great piece of marketing for this car maker. CBS News Chicago reports that after a mother's Volkswagen was stolen with her 2-year-old still in the back seat, Volkswagen wouldn't give police access to their CarNet GPS system because the mom's subscription had expired. It happened in Libertyville, Illinois, where the mother's 2021 car was stolen from her driveway. She had taken her older child inside while her son remained in the car. A BMW then pulled up with 2 people inside. A man got out of the BMW and tried to get into the mother's car. When she intervened, the suspect battered the woman, knocking her to the ground before taking off with the car. A GPS tracker called the VW CarNet system is installed in most newer Volkswagens, which allows the car owner and the dealer GPS access. So after the mom's car was stolen, detectives immediately went to track it, only to be informed that the customer was no longer in the free trial version, and in order to receive that data, they would need to pay $150. That obviously slowed the process down, but fortunately, the child was found safe abandoned in an empty parking lot where a Good Samaritan called police for help. Said Lake County Sheriff's Office Deputy Chief Chris Covelli about the CarNet fiasco, "When it's a life-or-death situation, I think there's a time to bend the rules." Volkswagen issued a statement saying, "Unfortunately, in this instance, there was a serious breach of the process. We are addressing the situation with the parties involved." A serious breach of the process? You think?
If you need a creative excuse for skipping out on work, here's one. The Daily Star reports that a man has claimed he and his wife have been forced to flee 2 homes to escape a ghost haunting him after a near-death experience. 36-year-old Nick Summers of Abilene, Texas, believes he may have formed a connection to the afterlife after an accident at work saw his heart stop 3 times. Since then, the couple claim they've witnessed an increasing amount of paranormal activity in their homes and have even captured creepy surveillance footage appearing to show objects moving on their own. Nick says he has made contact with the entity using a spirit box, a device that's like an electronic Ouija board where people try to contact spirits. Nick started investigating paranormal activity in 2019 after an accident at work resulted in 27 broken bones in his back and a collapsed right lung. But he believes that a spirit might have latched onto him while he was exploring an abandoned hospital. "I started going to abandoned mansions, hotels, and hospitals," Nick said. "There's a hospital in town that's been abandoned since the 1940s. That's when everything started happening to me at my house." I wonder where Nick was working when he had his accident that resulted in 27 bones and a collapsed lung. Maybe he made a comment about Jada Pinkett Smith in front of Will. Either way, ouch.
If you want to see all our videos about real news stories that are funny, stupid, or weird, click the subscribe button below. I mean, hey, my cat's gotta eat.